a measuring packet with you. And so if you look at your measuring packet, we're going to do page 1. I did have to dig for this measuring packet because it was a little stuck with something else. So, all right. The measuring packet is I'm just going to do a couple with you, because if you notice here, it says measure to the nearest 1/4 inch, or we would say fourth and a quarter are the same. And if you notice here, we have to measure line segment A. Here, this ruler starts with a 0, so this one is really easy to measure. Now, just so you remember your 1/4 inches, I am going to show you when we're at a ruler. Remember, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, 4 equal parts. I count the spaces. That means this first space is 1 out of 4. This one is 2 out of 4. And this one's 3 out of 4. Now the reason I didn't write 2 out of 4, because now you know that 2 out of 4 is the same as a half. And that's going to keep repeating all through here, okay? So if I look at line A, I can say that's 1 inch, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, okay? Now, when you start doing the next rulers, you notice that here we're starting at a whole number of 2, okay? That doesn't mean that I can go, oh, look at, this is 4, and the first one would be 1/4. No, because we are not starting with 0 like we were on here. So what we have to do is think, how many inches? Well, from 2 to 3, that is 1 inch. From 3 to 4, that's another inch. So that's 2 inches. And then we get to this first slash after the whole number, which I know, if I look back here, is a 1/4. So this is 1, 2, and a 1/4. I'll do one more with you, C, and then you'll be able to finish the rest. I just want you to notice that this ruler does not start with a 0. So you just have to think, how many? Okay, so look at here. This one just goes, oh, it doesn't even go an inch, does it? It doesn't go all the way to 6, so that means I have to count the spaces again. This is 1/4, this is 2/4, and this one right here, you got it, 3/4. So there's 2 ways to write this. I could just write 3/4, or I can write 0. This is how many whole inches. This is the fraction, because that's not a whole number. So when you go measure down below here, you might need a little bit of help, but just know that you look from one to another, okay? That helps you. Remember, when we're going to fourths, there are 4 equal spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to keep repeating. 1/4, 1/2, 3/4. Then we go 4/4, which gets us to 1. Then it will go 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4. That would get us to 4/4, which is 2 inches. And it keeps going. That pattern repeats. So make sure when you start measuring down here, you notice that this is not a 0. Okay, so you count how many ticks or how many fractions, how many inches from whole numbers. I hope that helps you. I know this was a short video, but I also had another video before this. Okay? Spread kindness. Be happy.